I was sent to buy some spices. They are usually delivered into the castle in big packages, but the cook has been messing around with her cooking too much lately.
Why is Jack still playing the king? I don't even care the king is missing anymore. I just want someone proper in charge.
I'm embarrassed of what the other countries must think of us. Our king is a bloody clown!
If it were up to me, we'd vote on a new king.
You don't vote for kings, you bunch of morons. Do any of these people do anything but complain?
Excuse me, sir?
What a pretty woman. Yes?
You look like a brave young man who knows left from right.
I don't, but okay. What do you want?
You should join...
No.
Dude, at least let me finish. I'm looking for toys to join our cause. We're going to march into the castle and demand the truth about our missing king.
That's stupid.
Stupid? Are you stupid? Calling us stupid?
Oh yeah, an angry mob is a brilliant idea. Best case scenario, you'll only get a few toys killed. Wonderful.
I see you don't care about the king or our country. Some man you are, huh? Is that all you dolls are good for after all, huh? Be quiet, look pretty.
I just think your plan should be flushed down the toilet like the piece of crap it is.
Whoa there, princess. Let's hear your ingenious plan of action then.
I don't have to tell you anything. Have a nice day.
Yeah, I figured as much. But hey, when you change your mind, you'll find me right here.
I buy my spices and get back to the castle. I've had enough of the townsfolk for today. Hi there!
Hello, Mr. Marionette.
Right. Hello, Mr. Sound.
Tonight it is supposedly a wonderfully clear sky. Take a look if you're having trouble sleeping.
Sounds good.
Yes, have a nice day.
It's almost like a secret date when he puts it that way. I bring the spices to the kitchen and work for the rest of the day. The sky isn't especially clear or wonderful, but here I am anyway.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
I've collected my thoughts. I'm willing to tell you what I know. However, once you learn the truth, I doubt you can rest easy afterwards.
I've never been good at sleeping anyway.
Are you sure? It's quite sad what is going on.
Just spit it out.
Very well. I can't discuss this here, nor in the castle. Please follow me.
We walk across the town. We enter a fancy-looking building.
Please, make yourself at home.
This is your house?
Yes.
I'm so jealous. This place is so nice.
Thank you. Let's continue our conversation.
Oh yeah, that.
I will cut to the chase. His Majesty wants to destroy the kingdom.
Huh?
The vines around the castle come from his heart. It is the king reaching out to corrupt the land. The whole castle has been warped because of His Majesty's desire to ruin it all.
Oh my god.
Jack has the king under a sleeping spell. Should the king awaken, there would be no stopping him.
But he's the king. Why would he ruin his own land?
Let me put it this way. He has come to hate this world so much, he'd rather see it all disappear.
Has he gone crazy?
I suppose.
He's dangerous. Why isn't he locked up?
You could say him being forced to sleep is keeping him locked up. But I don't believe the spell can keep him asleep forever. And as you've seen, the vines keep on growing.
What should we do?
That is what me and Jack are trying to figure out.
This is too sudden.
Do you wish I hadn't told you?
I wanted to know. I don't care that it's scary. I wanted to know what's going on. And I don't regret finding that out. Thank you for telling me.
I see. This goes without saying, but I will say it just in case. Do not tell anyone what I just told you. Especially Bunny.
Yeah.
This information must not leak. The toys would rush into the wrong decisions.
Yeah. Why did you tell me?
Perhaps I needed to get it off my chest. Jack, too, must have felt that way and hired me. It is a heavy secret to hold.
I see.
I'm sorry to have burdened you with it. But I'm also glad.
How come?
I'm glad I have someone like you, who I could confide in.
Oh, no problem.
This is a lot to take in, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I need some time to wrap my head around it.
I will listen if you need me to.
Thanks. Are we going to die?
Everyone dies, Marion.
No. I mean, like, tomorrow? Day after tomorrow?
If the king awakens, yes. I don't believe there's anything that can be done.
Can't we kill the king?
Jack doesn't want that.
But the king is dangerous!
Yes. His Majesty is growing more and more resistant to the sleeping spell. Once the spell can no longer keep him asleep, there's no way to stop him. If we plan to stop the king, it must be done now. However, if we harm the king, Jack might very well execute us. So it becomes a matter of which death you prefer.
Man.
I don't believe we can arrive at any sort of solution tonight. But rest assured, I'm doing my best trying to find a way out of this mess.
Yeah.
Will you be alright?
I just need a hug.
What a coincidence. I just happen to have a spare.
You do?
Right here. It'll be alright.
How?
I'll figure it out. Like I figured out everything else so far. I won't let anything bad happen to you or anyone in this country.
You sound like a king.
I think our standards for a king have fallen greatly.
That's true.
Will you be alright now?
Yeah. Thanks.
Let's head back. Sleep well, Marion.
That's a lot to ask.
Sleep, Marion.
Well, I'll try. Surprisingly enough, I do get some sleep. I can't worry about the king today. I mean, I can, but I don't want the others asking me why I'm down. I'll be brave. Sylvester's doing his best too. Galiathos is reading a newspaper. Anything interesting?
Hello, Mortiana.
How is that even anything close to my name anymore? Any good news?
Lady Hairdresser loves pink lemonade from our local bar.
Who?
Lady Hairdresser. She's the most famous makeup doll in the land. And she likes her lemonade. Amazing!
Okay. Who cares? We're all gonna die!
Also, the orchestra has replaced Sylvester's sound with some other music box.
What? Who?
Who cares?
It seems our interests do not align. But man, Sylvester got replaced. I guess it makes sense since he's now working here. He can't possibly hold 2 full-time jobs. Still, it's a little sad. Once I'm done with my work, I go visit Sylvester. I know I must be acting needy, but I don't know what else to do. Sit alone with my thoughts about dying at any moment?
What's the matter, Marion?
You know already, so I'll skip that question.
As you wish.
I heard you got kicked off from the orchestra.
Seems you've heard lies.
Oh?
I resigned myself. I simply do not have the time for it now.
But wasn't that your actual job?
Yes, my life's work to be precise.
And you just gave it up?
That is correct.
You must be really busy.
Yes, the king takes priority.
Couldn't you still sneak in some time to play every now and then?
I'm not a hobbyist, Marion. If I do something, I do it wholeheartedly. I do not dabble. I apologize. That wasn't what I really wanted to say.
What did you want to say?
Had I stayed in the orchestra, I would have dragged everyone else down. I cannot practice that much anymore. I will fall behind. I can't force them to play with me. It's better for them to replace me with someone who has the time and dedication.
I see. So that's how it is. It's sad, but I think that's wonderful.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, it's sad, but you had to do that. But the fact that you're willing to do it it's great. The music you played meant more to you than yourself? I can't put it into words at all.
Thank you, Marion. But it wasn't such a noble reason. I simply do not want to embarrass myself by playing badly next to my fellow musicians.
Oh!
I've been doing some thinking today.
He says today, but it seems to me Sylvester does a lot of thinking every day.
Is it unfair to keep everyone else in the dark about the situation? Perhaps they have dreams and goals they are aspiring to. Things they would like to do, if they knew the end is quite near.
I think they should already know that. Because they could die any day anyway.
You say that, but you are not distressed over your death now much more than you were before?
Well, yeah.
In the end, I'm certain. Telling the other toys would be a terrible idea.
Huh?
Only panic and chaos would ensue. Toys would lose their sense of morals. Knowing nothing will prevent their death anyway. So doing all the horrible things they never had the guts to do would be easier.
You don't have a lot of faith in the public, do you?
I believe there is good in all of us. But with the good comes the bad.
Right. Well, that's that, I guess. What am I supposed to say? He thinks too much.
Can I bounce one more thought off you?
Sure. Just don't expect any answers.
I'm sure I don't want the toys to know about the king's condition. But I think they deserve to know the king is here. And that he is too ill to rule.
Why?
For a peace of mind. Currently the missing king is a nagging mystery. They see Jack's presence as a cruel joke. Why is there a clown here? Where is our beloved leader? If the toys would know the king is too sick to rule, I'm certain they would accept Jack. There's nothing wrong with how he rules after all. Just the way he carries himself. But I digress. Should the toys accept Jack as the king, Jack would feel validated. With that confidence, perhaps Jack would agree to put His Majesty to rest.
Sounds reasonable enough. I don't know jack about Jack, but if you say he's like that, I'll believe you.
Based on my discussions with him, I'd say so. Well, I'd say his ego is inflated to overcompensate for his insecurity. If he would be accepted as the king, I believe he would no longer need the sleeping king to fall back on. Right now, he tells me things like, oh, it matters very little if I screw up anyway. I'm not the real king. But should I offhandedly compliment him on how well he has managed certain affairs, his eyes will light up.
All I'm getting from this conversation is that Sylvester's watching everyone like a hawk. Do you want Jack to be the king?
I would much prefer that to the current situation, yes.
Then let's do it. We'll tell the toys the king is sickly, and that's why Jack is now the king. Everyone can say their goodbyes, and the whole country moves on.
Sounds simple when it's put so bluntly.
Well, I don't think too much.
Come closer.
Why?
Don't think too much. Maybe I needed someone like you.
Like what exactly?
Let me think about it.
Thinking is your favorite pastime, huh?
Yes, indeed. So I need someone unthoughtful to balance my overthinking.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Ah, yes, you are the most adept in conversation. It is very lovely.
I'm just taken aback. I can talk good, yes. Sometimes.
Yes, of course, I believe you.
Ah!
Absolutely. Thank you, Marion.
Huh?
We will try our suggestion.
It was your suggestion.
I'll leave it to you to tell the people about the king's sickness, but not his actual illness.
Yeah, I got that.
Perhaps a press conference would do.
I'm gonna run around shouting at random toys.
If you must.
Yes. I say goodnight to Sylvester and go to sleep. I feel a bit better now that we have a plan. Annette has decided to stick to her regular cooking, for now. I liked her experiments too, but they created a lot of extra work. Something wrong?
We're out of spices again.
How? I just got huge jugs of them.
While I was sorting the spices, Galiathos tripped and landed on the table. It was like poof! The most earthy colored cloud you've ever seen. And the most costly. He was so sorry about it, I couldn't even be mad.
We'll go buy new ones.
Thanks, but our budget for this month is almost gone. That's my fault.
I can't deny that, but I won't say anything. She looks guilty enough as it is.
I have to pay the spices from my own wallet, don't I?
Let's split the cost.
Would you really do that for me?
Yeah, it's okay. We'll take our money back from the next budget.
Yeah, let's think of it like a loan.
All right, good.
Thank you, Marion.
Don't mention it. I'll be eating this food too, you know.
Still, you're so kind. What kind of treats do you like? I'll make you some later.
We sort out the spice issue and make some decent lunch. Once the day is over, I head to town. Most toys are getting off work now, just like me. I have to tell everyone about the king. Maybe mention how great Jack is too. Okay, I'll hold off on that one. I can't compliment Jack with a straight face yet. He's just too mean. Good day.
What is it?
Have you heard the news? Is it true?
Huh? What? Is what true?
I tell him about the king, as if I have just heard a rumor.
Ooh, nice one. But that's not it.
What?
The king was actually abducted by aliens. And they're covering it up because they don't want us to know aliens exist.
What?
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Keep talking, Gyral. Everyone knows it's not true.
Yeah, and your secret organization theory is so much better, huh?
At least I have proof.
Your tax ID matching the castle's address isn't proof.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, this guy thinks the king just got the sniffles or something.
What's that? That makes no sense.
No, he is too sickly to rule, but he's in the castle trying to recover.
It's cute and all, but come on, sick for months?
He's just tried really hard to get back up, but I guess it's not happening.
Yeah. Whatever, Blondie.
I don't think I'll get anywhere with these toys. I'll try telling some others. I walked around all evening, but in the end, no one listened. It seems everyone already has their own idea of what has happened. Like, did you know the king is a werewolf? But he never turned back into a toy, so now he's hiding. And the king never existed in the first place, and he was just a collective dream. I was taken for another lunatic with too much time on my hands. Once the night comes, I go to Sylvester. I tell him what happened.
The toys sure are creative.
Yeah, my story didn't stand a chance.
Ours is not a story, Marion.
Oh yeah, but you know.
With all those theories floating about, we will never be heard. And we can't very well take everyone on a tour to see the king themselves. If only there was some method to pique everyone's interest.
Like rumors?
Yes, rumors spread fast, but I think rumors about the king have become too commonplace to be effective. You just witnessed that firsthand.
Yeah, true.
I'm thinking more along the lines of bad news. Toys are much more likely to share bad news, because it helps everyone stay safe.
It does?
Yes, for example, let's say you heard about an awful disease running rampant in the central marketplace. I'm sure you would be more likely to go purchase your food elsewhere for a while.
I guess.
I would certainly hope so.
I would. Anyway, maybe the toys would listen if we scare them a bit. With our information.
I believe they would make hasty decisions out of fear.
I'm kind of doubtful anyone would do anything, to be honest.
Huh?
I mean, the king has been missing for months now, and everyone is still minding their own business.
As they should. Telling them their lives are in serious danger will make the king's condition their business.
Right.
Let's think about it some more.
We don't really have the time.
Yes, you're right. But we can't act without a plan either.
How about we tell my master?
Who is that?
He's a part of my hometown's intellectuals. He's the one who sent me here to gather information in the first place.
And you think you would know what to do?
I don't know. But he'd believe me at least, and probably wouldn't panic about it.
Very well. Let us invite him over.
Huh?
I will tell Jack that your master is someone trustworthy, and he might be able to help.
I don't know how that'd go.
Jack is as eager to find a solution as I am. I'm his right-hand man. He will listen.
If you say so.
We should get some rest. Thank you for all your efforts.
They haven't gotten us anywhere, though.
That is not true at all. A failure is an indicator that we're on the wrong path. And now, we have course corrected.
Good job, me. I failed so well.
Yes, you did. Good night for now.
I know this was my own idea, but I don't see how telling my master about the king is going to change anything.